Number two problem of Nigeria, it is selective justice. Selective justice. I was on a bike about 3 days ago, going somewhere. And then the other person, we were two at the back of the bike. The other person said, we're approaching a checking point. I tell them, stop. They don't usually allow motorcycle to cross checking point. So stop, let's trek with our leg, and then on the other side, we continue our journey. The person said, no, they used to allow us, just be watching. And I told the person, I say, if you insist, go ahead. But you must understand that it is the police who make the law. They can change it for you anytime. This is not because they are corrupt. This is just some of the characteristics of the ethics of their profession. Just like the one advising Very Dark Man, who is trying to advise army. Very Dark Man, Nigeria army, police them. There no be politician or fellow blogger. That guy have told you. Other people who are hailing you, talk to them. They will abandon you when the time comes. Anyway, that is just by the way. I told them, I say, these people can change their rules and regulations as of when necessary. They don't operate by rigid constitution, but their decision can be influenced by circumstances at hand. If I say, no, look at it, as we are speaking, outside person passed with motorcycle, they didn't stop the person. Immediately we got there, they stop us, gone. We want to remove his key. And I told that man, I say, I'm the owner of the property here. I'm going to my house. He said, okay. So because they know I live around there, harassing me, it will not go well. They allow us to go. And I told him, I said, this is how it works. Forget about if they allow A to do what he's doing. You don't do it. Do the right thing that you know. If you don't know, they will tell you. Why am I saying this? We could call it selective justice. In the case of Nigeria, it is selective justice. Today, I have to receive insult on my platform, not because I'm lying, because I refuse to support the lie of another. Because you will judge me by asking if I'm from Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Anambra. And once I'm not from there, I don't exist, and God is punishing you to come and unite yourself with me. You must confess. Selective justice. It is missing as far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, every Yoruba in Nigeria has immunity because Yoruba man is there. That is how it used to be. When every Hausa man is in power, every Hausa will get justice even when they are not on the right path. And if the Igbo man is there, it's still going to be that way. Selective justice. That is the problem of Nigeria. And so we are no longer looking for capacity. We are no longer looking for people who have the technical know-how. We are looking for people who are either Hausa, who are Yoruba, or who are Igbo. Just look at what obedient people did. I'm surprised obedient are not making noise on social media again. Selective justice. And so once you are a minority, they mess you up. Of course, the Igbo have tried to put off resistance this very long. But it was not necessary. Because in your own region, it is what you are doing that is undermining you outside Nigeria. If you are Igbo man, it is what you are doing in your region that undermines you everywhere across Nigeria. And it's extending to Africa and then the rest of the world. They will only take the best among us and they will discard the rest among you. But whether good or bad, God allowed both to coexist for unique purposes. But by the time you let them to separate you, you will see judgment, and it's almost around the corner. So we have selective judgment. One criminal wake up one day. He said, George Onibe is a thief. And I responded, and you tell me you are a fellow useless Igbo man? You judge me? You condemn me? You gave me oath to take to do the right thing, despite the fact that I am grounded in my faith as a Christian? After everything you did, you still have the guts to come and talk to me? You are a disgrace. That is the same thing happening in Nigeria. 99.9% of the problem we are facing in Nigeria is the handwork of Igbo people. And they have never agreed to it for once. But they play the victim card. For how long? Now Nigeria have known you and they have left you. Now we are alone. You are still playing the victim card for me. Now me on our poison. Na me una won't kill. Na me una destroy business. Na me una they do juju for. Na me una go take oath. Na me una still they blame. Both the one I know, both the one I don't know. Na me una say collect money from Nigerian government. Na me do everything. Get it? It is not your hatred that drives me. It is this sole desire to make sure that after me, you will not do it to another person again. And now they hear Sabo again. Sabo know the rain. There are a lot of Sabo now in Igbo Biafra camp. Plenty Sabo. Fear no they let them call anybody Sabo again. I told them. Selective justice. So you will sacrifice me. The day I knew this is something different was the day we were in the DOS. Uchoka from F4 made a comment. He told them in the DOS. I still have 3 letters he wrote to those criminals called DOS. He said, it is obvious you people are trying to set George Onibe up. But let me tell you that this will not all go well. Because all of you are dancing naked in the marketplace. And what did they tell him? China Sangwewu, you criminal-minded Igbo Biafra. Do you know China Sangwewu? I think you used to tell me, show me your face. Show me your face. This is my face. Do you know China Sangwewu? But it's a messiah. It's a hardcore. And you want to divide Nigeria. Come and divide Nigeria now. We are waiting for you. Come and unite Ndigbo now. You will understand the implication by that words. I am your destiny. I am your doom. You must repent. You must confess. If not, this is our one Nigeria. Even my dry dead bone will speak against all of you. Because my hands are clean. It is not vengeance. Lieutenant they cannot come out. That is when you will know vengeance. It is not revenge. I want to put an end to this criminality. And China Sangwewu stood up and said, so you are supporting a stranger. Since you are supporting a stranger, we will treat you like a stranger. And every day I fold my hand. I watch on social media. That broadcast which MF4 made, I wanted to drop a comment there. I discovered he blocked his comment section. Why did he block it? Because they don't want to receive insult. My brother Uchuka from MF4, you don't need to block the insult session. Leave it open. That is the testament against them. Because what we do in life will echo into eternity. And if you make ogejishi aburu, why are you blocking it? People who know the truth know who you are. You don't need to block it. Let them put the insult. If I make a post, they don't insult me. I will go and rest and look for something to tell them. Let them insult till they insult no more. Nigeria is a zoo. Nigeria is a zoo. Nigeria is still here. Hausa don't have sense. Hausa don't have sense. Hausa is still ruling you. Yoruba are very dirty. Yoruba are very dirty. Yoruba is now the president of Nigeria. Igbo is too wise. Igbo Amaka, wonderful Igbo. Oh, wonderful Igbo. A beautiful Igbo. A most intelligent Igbo. Where are you? Exposing the next generation of people to jealousy and hatred that will undermine their credibility and maybe eventually destroy everything that we are. Now use your sense. You think the end of social media here? Social media have a role to play. And we are seeing the impact of what we are doing. So, UCMF4 have to be radical. Because he tell them this is not the truth. You cannot be calling out Nigeria that is a rogue state, and you have become worst rogue element. And they are telling me and you are the same Igbo. God will punish you. I'm not that kind of Igbo. I think Anyana Atoase. I thought Anyana Atoase. I thought Onurube one day Abaloso. When you think your shenanigan will divide Nigeria, you are now changing history. Tomorrow it will backfire. They used to teach history in Nigeria. Some of you would have known it. It's Igbo woman, Obieze Kwesile, that removed history from Nigeria. Now, you people have started rewriting history. And you are doing like, share. Tomorrow now, they will say it's Nigerian that changed history. You are the one changing history now. Yoruba migrated from Igbo. They are the son of Obokiani and Oboko. And they now gave birth to Idu. Idu now gave birth. What are you people trying to achieve? Don't you see it's dead on arrival? What a shame. So the second problem of Nigeria is selective justice. I need you to pay attention to what happened in the market. You will see that when you are Igbo, Igbo will favor you. When you are Yoruba, Yoruba will favor you. When you are Hausa, Hausa will favor you. Some minority are coming up. Notice Akwa Ibom now. When you are Akwa Ibom might will favor you. Notice Ijo. When you are Ijo, Ijo will favor you. Notice Benin. When you are Benin, Benin will favor you. I pray Igala and Idoma. I pray the Keniri, the Nupe, and the rest of them will follow the same turn. But that is not the way to build a nation. It is supposed to be a holistical love that bonds us, not a sensational love as you have today. I have a sales girl that sells for me, and I noticed something in the course of it. One of my shops is managed by my wife, then, and immediately they saw her. It was like the Igbo people around start coming around. Ne, kekime, ne. But I know what they used to do before, because they don't see me as Igbo. Go and ask Ohaneze Igbo. Go and ask World Igbo Congress. Go and ask Ala Igbo Development Union. When they see me as Igbo, they will tell me, I will tell them what to do. So to them, I'm not Igbo. To them, they own the Southeast. And when they are saying divide Nigeria, they are not telling you to divide Southeast too, because Anyoma land in the Southeast, we will collect it. Idoma will collect their land in the Southeast. Igala will collect their land in the Southeast. Yoruba will collect their land in the Southeast. Did this shock you? Don't let it shock you. Nigeria, how can Nigeria be good when there is selective justice? And so, like I was saying, the next thing they will tell the sales girl, well, why are you doing sales girl here? Don't go here. Let's send you to another place. That is how they chase all my Igbo sales girls. But what is my crime? I'm not Igbo. And I am Onyema. Oh, sorry, I'm not Igbo Biafra. What a shame. And so, as far as this selective justice is there, somebody will come out and say, Igbo bu Igbo. Igbo bu Igbo. And you are uniting in the Igbo. You are not asking them what is Igbo bu Igbo. Is Ikwere Igbo bu Igbo? Be sincere now. Nigeria is your problem. Is Anyoma Igbo bu Igbo? Be sincere now. Nigeria is your problem. Is Sorashi Igbo bu Igbo? Be sincere now. Small boys use innocent Igbo people, they cash out. Now they sponsor this community. We are rice farmer. Come and sponsor us. Then they catch on Amugu. You know, no say Yahoo get capacity. No, now get sense. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. What are you? Bunkum. It's a shame. None of your shenanigans, it's simple, can divide Nigeria. And then the third problem that needs to be addressed as far as Nigeria is concerned, it is presentation of true form of equity. The major problem of Igbo Biafra man. The projection of true form of equity. Most of you hear justice and equity. Justice is not equity, and equity is not justice. The difference between both of them is like day and night. Let's look at equity. Do you know what equity means? It means giving ability to the inability or disability of others to equal you. Let me rephrase the grammar. Equity means giving ability to the disability in order to equal you in ability. That is equity. And so each time you come, oh, you are minority, oh, you are not minority, oh, you are inferiority. My brother, don't tell us about equity. You know nothing about equity. Let me try to explain. You can see my height from this video. And then maybe you say I should take something on top of my head. I can do that because it's almost my height. And then I ask a younger person who is shorter than me to pick this cap up. Since he's shorter, the hand may not be able to get here. And if I truly desire that he picks what I keep here that may be useful for him, I will have to put a table, a desk for that child to climb, and in order to take it. Creating a platform, enabling ground for both of us to flow on the same level. It doesn't exist in Nigeria. And so when there is no platform or you don't even know the definition of equity, why won't you be speaking the grammar for us? Justice and equity, justice and equity, justice and equity. Equity demands that if I have to go to the court with President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, for instance, the Nigerian judicial system will understand that I do not have the capacity to pay my lawyer compared to that of the president. And then they give me a lawyer to legally and equally represent me in every form or shape. Equity demands that when you are poor and you're living close to a rich man, the rich man must see you as a neighbor, not as one insignificant, inconsequential, animalistic. You know how they treat you. That is not equity. Equity simply means everybody are equal before the eyes of the Lord. Is that what you have here in Nigeria? All of you United Ndibu, all of you Unity beggar, Biafra people, check what gives you morale. It is talking down on other people. And you're the one, oh, give us justice, where you know nothing about equity. No, I want you to check it.